Obsession, the newest film Zoomers have been, well, obsessing about, is now available on 4K and Blu-ray from Universal. And while I enjoyed it more after repeat viewings, I still don't think it's quite the masterpiece everyone's making it out to be. Okay, I have come around on it a little bit more in the recent weeks, but we're here to talk about the 4K today, so stick around, duct tape your door, break those one wish willows, and make a wish that I have something positive to say about this release. Obsession, the sleeper summer hit that broke box office records, invaded pop culture, and decimated a Star Wars movie at the box office. Oh, I'm sorry, a Disney Star Wars movie. Gotta remember to differentiate there. Obsession, which is still showing in some theaters and still taking in money even as we speak, which is crazy to think of in 2026, comes to 4K from Universal in Dolby Vision and HDR10 in a 1.50:1 aspect ratio and a lone Dolby Atmos audio track, although the included Blu-ray does have a 5.1 and 2.0 audio option. The bonus features leave a lot to be desired, with only an audio commentary with Curry Barker, the director, and an interview with him and some of the other cast members that runs about 20 minutes. So pretty light in that department, though I'd say it seems pretty standard for a standard release from a major studio in this day and age. Speaking of standard, there was supposedly an unrated cut that was supposed to be released on Apple TV that would have restored a few moments here and there and would have also added some gore to that scene with the brick.
Smashing, baby!
But once all that money started rolling in, the studio must have realized what they had and decided not to release the Apple TV unrated cut. But I 110% expect it to show up on another edition of this down the road, possibly with more special features, so be prepared to double dip on this one, guys. I guarantee it.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah.
But let's be honest, special features on a physical release these days are shit, unless it's a boutique label, and even then. As for the picture quality, Obsession clocks in at an average bitrate of about 45 Mbps, but it does go up to about 90, 95. Pretty standard for a standard release from a major studio. And for a standard release, I'd say the image looks, well, pretty standard.
No, don't do that!
I know that's not what you wanted to hear from a review, but there really isn't a whole lot to praise or criticize here. The film looks great and serviceable for a standard release, but it isn't demo-worthy. It is an indie film after all, but for what it is, it seems like Universal has given us a great presentation for this release.
Tell me about it, Stud.
While Obsession is a dark and muted film, the HDR isn't going to blow anyone away with color vibrancy, as most of the scenes, even the ones in daylight, have a bit of darkness to them. Shadow detail was just fine, and I didn't see any macro blocking, and the blacks were nice and inky.
What?
Not that I think that a boutique label like Arrow or 88 Films is going to be able to get their hands on this and remaster it into oblivion and make it look 10 times better than this, because the source that you're dealing with is already dark and digital to begin with. The Dolby Atmos is where this disc really shines, with the sound coming at you from all sides, the background noise coming in strong, with crickets in nighttime and background chatter during the bar scenes, with most of the dialogue coming in through the front channels. The bass and the loud noises that occur were extra loud during those loud and intense scenes. And the bass really shines on this 4K when it has the opportunity to, when the film lets it. As always, this 4K physical disc looks and sounds leaps and bounds better than any digital copies, which is why you always go with physical media.
Always.
And speaking of physical media, are you aware that Sony PlayStation plans on discontinuing physical? If you're curious to how I feel about Obsession, there will be a link to a short review at the end of this video, as well as one in the description.
Who gives a shit?
But briefly, I felt that Indie Navarette was phenomenal in a very predictable, but mostly charming indie horror film that was kicking Hollywood's ass and boasting about its low budget and first-time director Curry Barker. Yeah, I thought the film was predictable, so what? But you know what? I realized something. I'm old.
You're really old.
And I've seen these monkey paw stories a million times over before. But the Zoomers haven't.
I wish for The Simpsons to be rich and famous.
Now you're talking.
So it makes a lot of sense that this seems fresh and new to them when it just left me wanting a little bit more. So should you pick up Obsession on 4K? Yes, I highly recommend it. Well, mostly because it's the only option out there. For now. There's no doubt it'll get another release down the road, but if you can't wait for or don't care about a future release, you can buy this one with confidence. Take my word for it, Universal didn't brick this release. Smash that like button and don't forget to let me know in the comments below if you're going to pick up this 4K or what you thought of Obsession. As always, don't forget to like this video, share and subscribe to the channel, and keep those eyes red, baby. See ya.
My bear.
Listen. You smell something?
Obsession.
I'm so tired.
Son of a bitch! I'm mad as hell! I'm not gonna take it anymore!
I'm not gonna
I'm not gonna take it anymore!